I'm wearing the wrong skin. That's fine. I'm not caring too much about the skin. I'm wearing my TV head. My bad. So I have a little bit of an announcement. Odyssey SMP is ending. Now I know I really haven't done too many episodes. It's kind of my own fault. I will admit that. But I thought what I could do is make a lot of yummy foods for the farewell party that I cannot attend because I forgot I had a last minute plan. So instead, I'll probably have my last day be tomorrow because it's supposed to be this Friday. Today's Wednesday right now. I thought I'd cook a bunch of food with some folks. Have Max joining me. I don't know if King will. I think right now he's on a roll with building something in Kingdoms. But I probably won't record us making the food much. I may do recording later in the day about what has been cooked. It also took me a minute to find out all my cooked food was here because I went to look for these utensils and could not remember where they were. Looks like I have a little bit of food. I don't even remember making blueberry pie, but I can use it for the party.
It is the day the event is supposed to happen. And this time I'm wearing the right skin. Sadly, I didn't go to the event because, I accidentally found out I had a last minute plan I couldn't avoid. Oopsies! So I'm just gonna play some clips from Calypso's stream. Because I did find out Calypso streamed the event.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, you look so weird with those your pants and on.
Well, then I won't wear them.
Okay.
Oh! It's a
What are we
chest.
doing? Dude,
Very nice.
bro.
And there's the gold.
Ooh,
What?
that is something.
Whoa.
Follow the beacons!
What is this?
I can
Oh,
breathe!
really?
I can breathe, guys.
Yo, that's
That
crazy. Yeah, stay away from that.
Push you in it.
No.
Oh my god.
Whoa. What the hell?
What the hell, boy?
What? Okay, who wants to read this?
Not me.
I can't read.
Nor can I.
Okay, I'll read it. I'll read it.
Okay.
The library, journal number 5. It's just Etheria and I left. Everyone is gone. Nowhere to be found. I've gathered books upon books. I have nowhere to put them. They are filled with so many important footnotes, so many discoveries that need to be shared. Entry number 1. Etheria and I discussed what to do and have come up with a plan. We will build a library and seal it away. Etheria will use their knowledge with redstone, and I will use my impeccable decoration skills in hopes of someone finding its place. Entry number 2. If you are reading this, then you have managed to fix the golden fish statue, in which I could not. Ironic, isn't it? If you wish to find out more, place the 4 journals and those lectures at the same time.
Oh.
Okay.
This
1, 1, 2, 3.
What happened?
Oh, it's stuck. It's stuck in there. Okay, I got it.
Whoa!
Okay. Whoa!
Whoa, guys!
Where is he?
Whoa,
Where is he, guys?
Where
Oh, I
is he?
swear I just saw him.
Where
I
is he?
swear I just saw him. I'm not
Oh
even
shit, he's
kidding.
over there!
Oh my
Holy
god!
shit,
Wow! He's
Whoa.
right there. He's that skeleton. Who wants to place the last one?
What the fuck is that?
Who's placing the last one? Oh my
I don't know.
god. You do it.
Okay, okay. Fire chicken.
Ow.
Oh!
Did we get all of them? Oh my god, the noise.
Way!
Woo!
We did it! Let's go!
Oh yeah, by the way, the yo-yo stayed.
Pretty sure they can catch on fire.
Oh my god, they're on fire.
Since I came home after hours of the event happening, I decided I would just still cook some food. As finding out with Calypso, when I talked about me having my last minute plan, that the server will still be open for at least a few more days or a week or two. So that's the nice part. I also found out there was a structure that opened up as well that needed gold blocks. There's a structure somewhere near spawn, from what I last remember. It's some gold thing. There's beacons. There's like a line of beacons. Oh, is that an opening? It's an opening, okay. Oh, for fuck's sake, a creeper's here at the entrance? There's double doors! What the hell? What is this? It's a fucking library! Ooh, sparkle thing. Okay, so this is a bunch of books that hold story. Oh, what's this? The heck is this? The author's unknown. The Goddess of Memory was one not many folks had heard of. If she was heard of, it was not in a good light. The reason is that stories of her brought either fear or warnings. One story that was quite jumpy from ear to ear brings fear and a warning for many. There was a beast that lived in a cave. It was covered in dirty, smelly cloths and rags. Cloths and rags that made it hard to see what it looked like. Glowing white eyes were the only things you could see of its face. They used a big old stick to help them walk around. The cave, however, had an opposite look. It held such a beautiful look. Vines that either dangle from the walls or hang deeply in them. Some bear fruits of light that force the dark to hide away. The cave was near a small little village, a village that avoided this cave, as they feared this beast would be their fate. However, a little girl thought not, as she thinks it is their guardian, keeping the village safe from other ghastly beasts. She would bring gifts near the entrance of the cave, fruits, vegetables, meat, whatever she could think that it may enjoy. If not food, She would bring tools like a hammer or a fan. She even sometimes brings items of comfort like pillows, as she knows rocks are not soft enough to have a slumber. Her parents were not happy about these visits, but never stopped her, as the beast had brought a gift or two themselves once to their humble home. A dead deer was brought to them during a cold season. A cold season where food was low in their home. Fresh herbs of medicine during a time where the little girl had gotten sick. Due to the gifts they received, the parents were also not as afraid of the beast. This, of course, was due to their little girl, the only villager to never fear the beast. Sadly, fate had taken the beast, bringing sorrow to the little girl and her parents. However, this brought relief to the village, as they could now take fruit from the cave, fruit that had been rumored to bring light to the village long ago. A day had been picked to collect the fruit, but the little girl protested of this day. Fruit of light is not so fair, as it traps one in an endless nightmare. The words she had spoken were tossed away, never listened to by the ears of the village. However, parents had, deciding it was time to flock away to another place, avoiding a fate the beast had brought. The fate of the beast was never a death, but a test to see such one silly greed. They be tempted by such food that only brings such devilish truth. You may be wondering what warning and fear is being told. The warning is one of losing themselves among greed. The fear, however, is slightly different. Greed can bring either good or bad things. This includes the memories of losing everything. Was there another one? Oh, hey! Ohalia of all, the world's creation. Realize I didn't also read the name of the god from that one. A long time ago, in an ancient civilization situated a realm of great aspiration and dreams. This was a realm fully ran by humans, developing rapidly with no aid from other sources. For years and years, this realm grew and never once slowed down. But a greater power above saw this as threatening and thrusted the realm into darkness. The great darkness loomed across the realm, and many descended into madness, some even taking their lives. The pain was too much for the people. They all became hopeless. They spent their days in misery as they longed for freedom of this torturous life they now were living. All their hopes and beliefs were crushed within seconds, or so they thought. Mysterious forms of Mother Nature shot up from the dry, crumbling ground. As the realm began to sprout new life, their lives became brighter, and then the hopes and wishes of the people created a spark in the universe. Many stars collided and formed the goddess of great power, the goddess of all. This spark shot bright, colorful beams across the universe, reading rays of rainbows in the once gray sky. Her name is Ohalia, and she saved this realm from erosion. She descended and greeted the people with a warm smile, spreading love and hope to all, and the people cheered. This realm was now full of life once more. As the realm flourished, she flourished too, spreading her wings of life. Bringing life to this realm was one thing, but what else could she do? She thought to herself, perhaps more people like her would benefit this universe. And so with the power given to her, she created new life, new gods. The people continued to praise her work as the newly born gods spread across the land, holding great power. Was this really deserved? And who was she exactly? Why was she the one chosen to harness this power? Whenever she wept, the life of the realm would die and the people would lose hope once more. So she stood strong for the people and the gods of this universe. The more love she spread, the more love she received in return. But could this truly solve the goddess's self-doubt? Over the coming years, she wept and wept until her tears became cold as she sat alone and avoided darkness. Her mind foggy and her power fading. The god which brought so much life to the world was now eroding herself. The prayers and dreams of the people broke through and gave light to this void, a glowing hand reaching out and pulling the goddess out of the terrible darkness. And then the people surrounded her and knelt. She felt all the love the people were giving, and once more she smiled. And from then on, she continued watching over this realm as dreams and desires spread. Legends say that when you give praise to the goddess, the next day will be full of luck and hope. This is only given to those who are pure-hearted and kind towards others. And that is the story of the goddess of all. Maybe we too will have a visit from the goddess herself. Perhaps the god of stability can tell us if it's possible. The storyteller ends the tale and looks around. A man responds to his comment. It's not a man sips his water. That's just a fairy tale. A history of an oasis. It all started a merling, who within the depths of the ocean was exiled, washed upon the shore of a beach. She had found an oasis. Upon building a new home, she had managed to meet a new face. Their name was Fifi, and she introduced herself as Calypso. Now her friend was quite small, in fact, not even a block tall. They became quite close over the next few months, going on adventures and taming new animals. After a year together, a new friend came to the oasis. Their name was Ethraya. She had fox-like ears and a tail to match. Along came another friend, one who traveled a long way, for his name was Scotty. He came from the end, and down looked into his eyes. A buzzing bee came flying through one day on one of their adventures. They decided no longer to pursue. Their name was Wobble, and soon a trio was formed. 2 months passed by, and one new friend came, one they rarely ever saw. His name was Dylan. A guardian from Calypso's past had come to protect her now. Her past was unburied, and the chest had been found, for she left someone unwooed. They went on to build campsites to be hospitable for many more friends to come, a coliseum for vengeance of the unknown. Lastly, a golden fish statue to represent the loyalty they all share. At last, all good things must come to an end, eventually, as the fierce wither had been unleashed. It had left no stone unturned, and in a rush a library was built, with my last bit of strength, and I am writing this in many journals. For if someone were to find these ruins someday, our legacy will live on and a new journey. No, an Odyssey will begin. Now go explore this library. It was on Calypso's 18th birthday when the kingdom found out. When she found out, she never looked like the other Merlings. She always had elven features, but her mom just told her that she was special. On that day, the kingdom and her had found out that the king was in fact not her father. The king had come together to form a coup and threatened to overthrow her mother's rule if Calypso was not banished. She knew her father, well, the king, never loved her, but she just thought it was because she was a girl and not a boy. That she wasn't the perfect heir, but her mother was the 132nd heir in their family, and no one had issues with that. So she supposed it would make more sense that she was not his daughter. Later that day, her mother had summoned her to meet her. She swam throughout the halls of the castle to the rendezvous point. She wanted Calypso to go to the top of the ocean and swim to the shore. She reached the top and was almost blinded by the shining sun. She noticed her mother laying on the sand. She swam over and joined her. "I believe you are wondering who your real father is," she asked. "Well, of course," she explained. She chuckled and motioned her hand out towards the rest of the shore. "I used to come here to get away from my responsibilities when it got overwhelming. One day an elf came out of the water. I had wondered what an elf would be doing under there, but I didn't ask." She paused. Calypso looked at her with an encouraging smile, and she continued. "He asked me, what was a Merling doing out of the water? I told him the truth. He had said, so I'm speaking to the Queen of Sokovia. Fascinating. May I ask what's responsibility are you running from today? I told him that I was expected to bear an heir, but I had no clue who could help me. He nodded and said that he would help. I laughed and he gave me a look, and he continued with, I'm not joking, I'm being completely serious. I told him that I couldn't possibly have some stranger I just met help me bear my child. So we agreed to meet each other every day to get to know each other. That's how we fell in love." She paused again. Calypso gave her that same smile, and she continued once again. "A couple of months after I became pregnant with you, it was soon revealed that the elf was actually the goddess of the ocean and sea. She had disguised herself in order to help me, but knowing that information, I was still in love. I was never lying when I say you are special, because Calypso, my dear, you are a demi-goddess, an elf, and a merling." She finished her story, and she was in complete shock. Her real parent was a goddess, and her a demi-goddess? I know it's a lot to have to take in, but I have something to add. After you were born, Jella and I had to go separate ways. That's when I met Conan. I never really loved him, but I needed to marry someone. I also knew that the whole kingdom would freak out if they found out that my daughter wasn't full merling. So I lied and said it was a birth defect. She finished, and I could see a single tear running down her right cheek. Calypso engulfed her in a hug and told her how much she loved her. "But dear, I'm afraid I must banish you from Sokovia. Conan has made it apparent that he has the one who told the king because he wants to steal my crown. I can't talk. And I can't let that happen. I love you so much, my dear Calypso. We must say goodbye." She was enraged. Her mother would let some snake control her and let her only child go? And to think she was almost queen! And she suddenly remembered. What about Cornelius? I cannot leave him, she explained loudly. You must, my dear, and it will be hard, but you will meet again. I just know it. can't believe you right now, Willow. She couldn't call her Mohr. Not after all this. She needed to hit it where it hurts. Calypso! Her mother yelled as she dove into the water. She was never heard from again. A guardian was sent out to find word of her. They too never returned. Dear Calypso, if you find this washed up on some shore someday, know that I will love you for all eternity. My darling, my life, my heart. Sincerely, your Prometheus.